Ranking of Kings ending. Okay.
Is this the last episode? I thought it was 24.
Yeah, no, that was the last one. I
It was
believe.
23.
Yeah.
No 24?
I don't think so.
What the fuck going on?
Platinum Men was 23 too.
The fuck going on?
I think that was, yeah, it felt ending.
I really, really enjoyed the series overall.
The last episode was weird to me.
I kind of liked it. I liked where they went.
So, okay, here's a couple things that were confusing for me. Why did I just forget Shadow nigga's name?
Kage.
Kage. Literally means shadow. Kage. He left. Was trying to get a job. Nobody was really fucking with him.
Black guy.
I feel like if I was Kage,
Black guy.
I would have traveled to the underworld to get a job instead of.
Staying in the...
Yeah, I felt like it was weird. He didn't go to the underworld. First off, he got niggas in the underworld. Like, if Kage
Yeah,
would have pulled
homies,
up
for
on, like,
real.
Despa and Desha and Gigon and all them was like, yo, I need a job. Niggas would have been like, oh, shit, it's Kage. I got you. I felt like it was weird that he was going to random strangers like, yo, I'll be a shopkeeper. You a little shadow. Well, don't nobody want you as a shopkeeper. I thought that was weird. I thought it was weird that he left in the first place. I think that was just a very poor decision.
I think he didn't want to become a burden on Boji's back. Because, like...
I think that was a weird thing to think, though, because at no point was he ever a burden. So I don't know why he thought he would have became one later.
I don't know. I definitely think it was, like, a mental thing. Like, okay, I've been here for all of his ride, but, like... What can I do for him now? Like, I was here to protect you, and now you're, like, the strongest.
Yeah.
So what do you really do for real?
That's true. I don't know. I thought that was weird. Like,
He was kind of like... And what what fucking...
Healing?
Yeah, what Healing explained was, hey, he's your good luck charm.
Yeah.
He brings you good fortune, and he protects you.
Right.
And he, like... I think it was like a sign of like, okay, like even I can go without, but I can do anything with him. Like going anywhere and doing anything is possible.
Facts. Boji leaving his place as king. What do you think?
I loved it.
You loved it.
Yeah. For me, like, there are two types of kings. There's the king who becomes king through his own power, and then there's like blood right.
Right.
So like, yeah, he could have been king through his blood right,
Right.
but there's like, that's not him being a true king. He wanted to be a king like his dad,
Right.
and his dad went and made a kingdom.
Facts.
So he was like, fuck it. Why would I do this when I could make my own kingdom? I don't want to be the king of my father's kingdom. I want to be the king of my kingdom.
Personally, I feel that it would have been better if he just wasn't king at all. I think Boji and Kage got more of an adventurer type spirit and vibe going on. I think they would have been more lit, like, you know, traveling the world, kicking it. I feel like settling down and making a kingdom kind of stunts their full potential.
You can't still just go out and do.
No, I
do
feel
whatever.
like
Not when you building a kingdom.
it doesn't stunt your potential because it's not like his dad was out roaming before his dad became a king.
Right.
So like Boji has to take the time to become strong, become wiser.
He's already the strongest.
Well, yeah, he has to become wiser, probably a better king, where he would want his town located. All of that's going to take time, and that takes traveling. And so I think yeah, there's an ample amount of. It's not like he's gonna make. It's not like he walked outside of the village and it's like, okay, now my new kingdom will be four blocks
obviously
from
it's
my
gonna be
brothers. Yeah, like
more. I think Daida kind of deserved that kingdom.
no.
I think it was good that Daida became king.
I think it was
think he
good that
learned a lot.
Boji handed it over.
Well, yeah, obviously.
I don't think like it wasn't Daida's kingdom to rule.
Yeah, but it wasn't Boji's. Boji's heart wasn't being king there. Like you
his
kind of
heart
knew from the jump that he wasn't
His
supposed
heart
to be king
wasn't
there.
in being king because Kage left, and he wants a country that would even like support Kage.
But I think even if Kage was there,
Because he
that
can't have
didn't-
Gigon. He can, and I feel like that kind of damages his whole shit because his whole shit is I don't give a fuck about what you look like. It's about how you act.
Right.
So people in his life there were all like, he was what? How old is he? And the second niggas went to try and give him a hug, he backflip, dodging niggas. He's not letting you touch him. He's whoa, and then Kage has to grab him and be like, yo,
It's
no
cool,
reason
bro.
to dodge.
Yeah.
No reason to dodge. And like the nigga don't trust nobody there. Like you gotta kind of get
Oh,
it out
bro,
your
I'm
own.
definitely not trusting the one hand nigga.
Hey, I'm not trusting that nigga who is with the nigga who's with Healing. They got something going on, bro. She walked up to him like Moranjo like got in his arms. She walked up to him, hugged him, leaned on him. Whoa.
Why you not trusting him?
That nigga was fucking on the queen.
I don't think he was. I think he will be now. And I think that's perfectly fair. Boss
Oh, boy, sound like he
kidnapped
caught
her
it up.
son. It's over, nigga. We're done. This nigga risked his everything.
He didn't kidnap her son.
He stole his body.
Moranjo did that, bro.
He did it.
No, he made Daida to take care of Moranjo, and then she was like, okay, this is how he's gonna take care of me by being boss. Like, no, that wasn't on boss, but it was boss's fault for like letting Moranjo lead the way that hard. He had no clue he was getting resurrected inside Daida's body. He got told that that's what's gonna happen, but he only followed that because of his allegiance to her.
But even
and
as
he
a
swore
even
that
as
he
a
would make
husband,
her happy.
bro. Even as a husband, she and that bitch crying, tweaking, and he just like not saying a word,
He
just
didn't
looking at her
really-
ass.
He didn't love Shorty for real.
Exactly. But you know who do? My nigga. The big nigga with the shields
Can't
and the
jack
spikes,
that.
bro.
Your job is to protect her, not boner.
He protected her. Why can't he do both?
That's not his job, nigga. If your job is
He
to
can't go
sell
above and
things at
beyond?
Target,
Who
you
get-
can't. You can't decide what they put on the. You don't get to decide what gets put on the shelves, but
But who?
that is not the same.
But here's the question.
That's not
Question.
the same.
Who gave him that job?
That don't mean bone my wife. That does not mean bone.
You're
If I ask you to, regardless if you died right now, I have
I
all
was about to
reigns
say
to talk
you
to your
slimy.
girlfriend.
I was about to say you
no.
sound slimy right now.
No,
nigga, that's not what it
sound
is.
slimy.
But if
That's your man's. You don't talk to his
Bro,
wife.
you not
Bro,
finna.
if I'm out, if the nigga said, yo, your main job is to protect her, and then I'm out here not protecting her, abusing her, making her feel all types of ways, I clearly don't love her, I die, she fall in love, nigga just supposed to be like, first off, bro didn't even fuck with Boss for real.
He did fuck with Boss for real. He was Boss's sword. He literally pledged allegiance to Boss. Like, he literally was like,
No.
Boss is my king and I will do anything he says.
He pledged allegiance to Boss, and Boss said, nah, nigga, fuck allegiance to me, pledge allegiance to her.
He said, you're
he
going to
did.
be watching her. Yeah, I'm
He
saying.
did.
I'm
Pledge
saying.
allegiance don't mean bro.
So all I'm saying is,
Boss loved Moranjo.
hey, don't wait till you get sick. Wait till you get
Boss
sick.
loved
nigga.
Moranjo
You
the
get
whole
sick,
time.
You get sick.
She didn't love Boss. Boss didn't love her.
Niggas is allowed to be evil just because you're sick.
But she didn't love Boss, and Boss didn't love her.
that doesn't mean you have sex with my man.
She didn't love
You know,
Boss.
That was my man.
Boss didn't love her.
Like, you know, have sex with my man.
Yeah, that's
Still.
cap. You can't
If
do that.
Boss truly gave a fuck about Healing, he would want her to be happy.
That don't mean fuck, bro.
That don't mean fuck my
Do
man.
not fuck my man.
But she, first
That
off,
don't-
Boss
what part
didn't give a
of this
fuck
mean-
about dude, and Boss didn't give a fuck about her.
He did give a fuck. He did give a fuck. Come on, bro. He wouldn't have sent dude to protect her if he didn't give a fuck. He gave up his sword so she would have a shield. He gave the queen a shield. Like that is that not that's real.
He gave the queen
you
the
trying to
shield.
fuck the shield I just gave you, bro? Like, let's
And if he really didn't want her there, bro, he would have just been killed her, bro. Been dead.
My nigga did try to
Been
kill
dead.
her, bro.
No, he didn't.
My nigga was trying to kill her.
No.
He sent the dogs
Them dogs didn't even really do shit.
because of the nigga. The nigga saved her.
And then what did he do? He ran down there and told them, yo, they're trying to kill Healing. Get her out of here. You gonna leave out that part. But it's okay. It's okay. It's okay that he left out that part. That nigga Ball, Regardless, Buddy with the one eye now and one leg.
Hey, I don't fuck with that, bro.
What? That he lost his eye?
Bro, but my nigga took hella L's, bro.
Took hella damage. That nigga gotta take one more. He is an L-mans. He went and talked to his homie wife post him being dead. I don't give a fuck.
My nigga lost
I don't
a
give
leg.
a fuck.
My nigga lost
you
the
stick
eye.
to the
And he
job.
was the most 10
You
toes
stick
nigga
to the
end.
job, my nigga. You stick to the job.
First off, he didn't even hug her back. Keep it a stack.
He real for that. But like
He didn't even hug her back.
he was on.
But of course she gonna fall in love with the nigga. Boss was endangering her and he was saving her. He didn't try to fuck with her, but she was fucking with him because, yo, you're the protector. This
he
nigga
can't
Boss is
jack
my
that.
abuser.
If he jacked that, that's crazy. He's so sick.
My nigga out here keeping it 10 toes to
You
the
can't be
end.
fucking the king mama. You can't. You literally can't.
If the
Cannot
king
be-
say so, Dida would say so. Dida wasn't fucking with Boss. You know Dida wasn't fucking with
He was
Boss.
fucking with Boss OD.
Not really.
Yes, he was.
After that nigga trapped him, he wasn't.
He was fucking with Boss OD.
Nah, he was fucking with
Oh,
Miranjo.
bro, he was fucking with Boss because Boss admitted he was like, yeah, this son of mine is more like me than my other one. He was like, this nigga is really gonna be the one to take care of
Yeah,
you.
but not after he got trapped.
He was fucking with him. He was fucking unlocked all his latent potential. That nigga OD strong now.
He been strong.
He wasn't that strong. He
Dida
wasn't.
was different.
Dida was not that.
Dida don't still have that strength.
Bro, yes, he was. He was carrying Miranjo one hand, jumping her in the air, nigga. Like
He could do that before.
No, he couldn't.
That nigga Dida was strong. He
Bro,
took out the captain.
He took out a captain in a sword battle.
Yeah.
That nigga he was good with the sword. He wasn't pick up the club, smash a nigga strong. Now he's got the OD strength.
I don't think.
I think he
can still do
unlocked.
that.
I think his body unlocks some of Boss's strength.
Yeah, I don't think he can still do that.
I think he still can.
I don't think he can.
Nigga, he had Miranjo one hand just jumping,
That's
just
not
pumping
tough,
her up
though.
and down, bro. That's tough.
Bro, them
I want you to
niggas sent Bodhi
He's
into
12.
the hemisphere, bro.
Well, they didn't really do that. They showed you what they did. They showed you that he was barely getting thrown in the air. It just felt like he went all the way up.
No, the first time they sent him all the way up,
they
and then
didn't-
after that, they was
They
chilling.
had the big swole nigga number one. That nigga could really do that. They had the big swole
They was all
guardian
big
nigga.
and swole. What you mean?
The one with the gold helmet. They had the big swole guardian nigga.
Oh, yeah, that nigga was
was
raw.
big as fuck.
That nigga was raw.
That nigga took out the
Yeah.
demon. That nigga took. Boom! That shit was crazy last episode.
Yeah,
he
sliced
took out
the demon head off.
bro. He took out the demon, stole the demon head, and said, "We want one wish for you to get your head back." The demon listening, and they finesse.
I'm gonna keep it a stack.
I would have rather had Oaken 100p because she's savable. All you gotta do is get another wish out the motherfucking demon.
But Oaken said, like, you got other niggas you gotta save first. But
Oaken
keep it a stack, bro.
Is a
Miranjo did a lot of shit wrong. Miranjo did a lot of shit wrong.
yes.
Unforgivable that she asked for a wish for that from that demon, bro. I can't forget that. That was wrong.
What did she ask for?
Boss to be the strongest.
Oh no! I thought boss. No, I thought she didn't ask for anything from him. I think,
But she
I think,
brought boss to
I thought
him.
the mirror was when she asked for something from him. It was he had already granted wishes.
Oh yeah, she
And
asked him for. She asked
didn't
another
ask,
time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she didn't ask him.
she asked for. I don't remember what she asked for.
I don't
but
think she
did.
asked for anything the first time. I think the
But Boss
problem
did.
was
That's
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, the
can't fuck
problem
with you.
was she walked in and was like she was scared to look at him, and he said, "Don't look at me like that."
That's the dirtiest shit.
Like
ever,
I
bro.
felt like that shit was so evil.
He
Like imagine
literally-
your homie, like the only nigga you ever trusted, walked in and was like terrified of what you became.
Nah, it was some bullshit though.
That
she
shit- that
she
shit-
literally
that
was
hurt.
like,
That
he was
hit.
like,
That
yo,
hurt,
every
man.
time I grant a wish, I'm gonna get ugly and turn into a scarier demon. She was like, yo, don't worry. I'd never ask you for. I would never do that shit to you. And he like, wow, this the one person I can fuck with. And then she walk up in that bitch like,
And bring somebody
time
to
for
ask you
time for
questions.
some wishes, nigga. And he like, wow, that's crazy.
No, I didn't feel like he was like that when she brought boss
Nah, that's
because he
not
was
it.
already fucked.
That's
he
not
was
it
already
though.
yeah.
But she
get-
said she but
but
fuck with
when he
Can't
was
fuck with
like when he was like she was like please save me. He was like
they was on some bullshit.
you broke a wish
was on
to a
some
demon.
bullshit.
When you die this time, I'm taking your soul.
They was on bullshit.
And I agree, bro. Like to a certain degree, that nigga she was dirty, bro.
She did that demon wrong.
I felt like the demon got done so petty
Yeah.
because the demon ain't asked for none of that shit. The demon actually asked for the opposite. He didn't want to be evil. He didn't want to be ugly.
The demon didn't do anything wrong the entire show. The demon didn't do shit wrong. That nigga was really just a stand-up guy. And they just completely kept abusing this nigga's power. Just to stand up.
I think he's the king's thing.
What?
I think that's the king's like prize. You get to talk to the demon and make a wish. Like when you become number 1 ranked king, you go.
Oh no, you
go
get
into
to
the room.
no, you get to pick an object. From
You
the
get
room.
to pick a prize, but I feel like getting a wish from him would also be a prize.
Oh, you think that's what Desh is doing?
I think that's what he was trying to do when he walked down.
Because they was like, "Yo, my nigga, we fumbled with the demon." He
You're
said, "You know
supposed to
what?"
get something for the.
He said, "Don't even worry about it. I take the number 1 rank."
No, nothing was so that did not have me dying laughing harder than when he was standing there and I was fucking dying laughing at the part. He was sitting there, he was just like, just go and get some gold and some silver. And he was like he was already doing that. He was
lit, bro.
He said,
Yeah, you
we'll
better get
take
some
our
gold."
compensation in gold and silver.
That's
Bro, that was such a good ass plan. The demon comes out of nowhere, starts giggling and doing a dance. Hit that nigga with a lightning strike.
Sliced his head.
Cut his head off, took his head. Give us a wish, nigga. And he gave them a wish, and they stole it.
Yeah, nah, Dida was on dirt for that.
Dida is petty.
Yeah, nah, Dida was on dirt.
But I get it.
Nah, I
get it.
completely understand.
Like, if you had one chance, like, you not barking out a wish real quick?
Yeah, no,
like,
I understand it, but he was on dirt for it.
Like,
Daisha's a stand-up nigga. Because he was like, yo, I don't want this number 1 ranking. If I take this number 1 ranking, I'm going to go crazy. And then niggas was like, yo, we fumbled the bag, couldn't get the demon head. He was like, I'll take the number 1 ranking. Hopefully this shit can help me save my brother. You feel me? Like, fuck it, bro.
he said, the real thing is you're supposed to do something for the people with this.
And that's
you're
what Daisha's doing. So, because all the other kings,
I really
did
feel like
selfish shit.
saving Oaken is helping hella niggas.
Well, no, that's what Daisha's doing. Like, and I think
No,
maybe,
I thought he was saying it was selfish because he's choosing to save his brother and not like the rest of the world.
That's possible.
And
too.
I'm like, that's fair, but
didn't think of it like
in
that.
the idea in my head, I was like, yo, that nigga is a problem. Like, he is a A1 swordsman. You can do shit about him, and he's immortal.
well, here's the thing: we don't know what Oaken's gonna be like not being controlled by Mirandro, because he was evil as fuck while being controlled.
He wasn't. No, he was wilding out. They had him. He was wilding out before she even started controlling niggas. He just started doing the slashing wrists and ankle shit and cutting you up. That nigga was evil.
Oh yeah, because they did put his ass in jail before.
they put his ass in jail before.
Yeah,
Because he's just a killing machine.
hit his ass with that young lightning. That lightning, Daisha was going crazy
Hey,
with the
yo,
lightning.
I'm not
bro.
gonna lie, but that was probably Boss's hardest scene. He's fighting this nigga. This nigga walk up. Boom, boom, boom. Just hitting this nigga with the hammer, turned his ass into a ball, shoved him into the wall. I'm like, that shit genius.
King Bo lit, he instantly freed this nigga, sliced his head off. The fucking black shit tried to reconnect, sliced the
the
black
nigga.
shit, threw that nigga and was like, ha, I'm out. King Bo lit. I fuck with King Bo.
Where was he from?
That's Daisha and Despa's dad.
That was his dad?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had no clue.
Yeah, that's Daisha and Despa's dad.
That's funny.
They overthrew him because he got the number 1 king ranking
Yeah.
and then went crazy. So they overthrew him.
Yeah.
And then he bounced. That was the nigga who.
And then Oaken got invincibility when he turned like 25.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Boji met that nigga when he was dancing in the forest. That was King Bo.
Yeah.
Like, you remember, because he was like, nigga, I'm a hunter or whatever. He was like, and now I'm gonna hunt you. And then Boji dipped off. That was King Bo too.
Oh, I did not make the realization that the
Yeah.
nigga on top of the hill
Yeah, when they was in that bitch dancing.
they was dancing
Yeah.
together and but he said, if I hunted you, would
Yeah.
that become a problem?
That was Boji and, I mean, that was Daisha, Despa, and Oaken's dad.
He's not dead.
And then he came back again, cut Oaken's head off, launched that shit, and then dipped off into the night. Yeah.
That nigga is a demon.
That nigga King Bo.
Because it was crazy. He just started knocking niggas out, cut his head off, threw that bitch. It started trying to reconnect, cut that bitch again, kicked his body over, and then ran off.
And now
like,
the head
this
just the body just trying to walk around figuring out what the fuck to do.
is crawling towards the water. I think he's gonna get back together inevitably.
Well, yeah. I think I might be in the minority here in thinking that this show doesn't need another season. I think that was a great ending. I know the manga's still going, but I don't think it needs another season.
I think you could give this show another season. I think you just got to give it time. I don't think you would put it out back to back.
Well, no, the manga is not far from this ending. Apparently, it's not far at all. So it would be a while. But
I think if
I
you
felt
take,
like it wrapped everything up pretty nice.
I think if you take your time, it could be nice.